I'm Katie, and today we're going to talk about recycling. We're talking about this because Wednesday is Earth Day, but we're going to talk about things that we can do every day to make the earth a cleaner, a better place. One way that we can help is by recycling. So we're going to read this book, Let's Recycle, by Jenna Lee Gelsner. Reuse. This is garbage. It piles up. Look at how tiny those birds look in comparison to that large pile of garbage. Can you find the birds there? How can we help? We can help keep the earth clean. How? Let's recycle. This boy has the recycling sign on his chest, and he looks like he's recycling a bottle. We sort paper, glass, and more into what? Bins. Touch where we put the paper. Good. Now, touch where we put the glass. Right. And who is putting the aluminum cans in the bin? Good. So, all those things that we recycle are made into new things. This saves energy. And so we have on the left side of the page fabric softener and detergents containers that are emptied, cleaned out, and recycled. We have on the right side of the page the beautiful plastic as it's recycled. So we have blue and green, black, red, and white. We can reuse. We can use both sides of the paper. This saves trees. So when you're drawing, you might use some paper that has already been used before. Or when you're painting, you might use both sides of the paper so that one side has one painting and one side has another. What a beautiful painting she's made. We save food scraps. Why? To make compost. So, leftover orange peels and tomato and carrots and lettuce and potato peels, those can all be reused. They break down and then you use them in your compost to make new flowers grow stronger, and even vegetables and fruits grow stronger and have more nutrients in that soil. Luke has a water bottle. He reuses it. This saves bottles. So instead of using a bottle once and then putting it in the recycling, he uses it again and then he washes it out and cleans it up and then he uses it again. This is a great example of how you can save plastic by not using as much. Mia uses a tote. Where? The library. So she puts all of her books in that tote, and then she can take them home and bring them back in a tote. So she uses the tote to get it both to the library and from the library. She can also use that tote at the store. This saves bags. So she doesn't need to get a plastic or a paper bag. She can use her tote and put all of her groceries inside. Gia gives away her old toys. She does not throw them away. Gia is smart. Old toys, old clothes can be reused. Just because you're not interested in them anymore doesn't mean that somebody else won't be interested in them. So giving old toys or old clothes to the Salvation Army or to the Goodwill means that they can have another life. Can you reuse? Yes! How will you do it? So this is an example where they use old tires and they painted them, and then they use them as planters. They put plants and flowers on the inside, and it makes a beautiful arrangement of flowers, and using the old tires as a way of holding the flowers. Let's do it. Repurpose a jar. One way to recycle is to repurpose something. This means to use it again, but in a different way. Do you have old things that you don't need or use anymore? Maybe clothes or towels or glass jars. You can make them into something new. Point to the glass jar that now has a drink in it. Great. Now point to the glass jar that has trucks and cars in it. Awesome. Now point to the glass jar that's holding pencils. Wonderful. So we're going to go through our picture glossary to describe the words that we might have trouble with. Compost. Organic materials such as fruit and vegetable scraps. So like banana peels and vegetable scraps like lettuce and carrots and tomatoes that are added to the soil to make it more productive. They're added to the soil to make the soil have more nutrients and be able to make stronger plants survive. That's compost. Energy. Power from coal, electricity, or other sources that makes machines work and produces heat. Energy. They show solar energy here. Solar panels can produce energy without coal or electricity, and so that is a big deal. It shows a green way to produce energy. Recycle. To process old items such as glass, plastic, paper, aluminum, and tin cans into new products. reuse, to use again. All right, so we got through this book. Now let's go on to the next book. The Three Little Recyclers. So we have our 3 little pigs and our big bad wolf, and we're gonna learn about recycling, and we're gonna teach the wolf a thing or two about recycling as well. Okay? Three little pigs each built a new house. They used recycled materials. The first pig built a house out of cardboard boxes. Wow, he has a lot of cardboard boxes there. And look, he has windows in some of the boxes. Looks like he's cutting windows in them. But wait a minute, there comes the wolf. He's coming. The second pig built a house out of glass bottles. The third pig built a house out of tin cans. She filled the cans with sand and glued them together. That looks like it's gonna be a substantial house. It's gonna be strong and it's gonna withhold anything that they have to come up against. On trash day, a wolf came by in his giant trash truck. "I've come to take your trash," he cried. "Oh dear," cried the pig with the cardboard house. Do you think the house is gonna last against this huge monster of a wolf? Roar! The huge truck chugged and chewed. Soon the cardboard house was gone. The first pig ran into the second pig's glass house. Oh, he must have been so disappointed that his house was gone. A wolf followed in his giant trash truck. "I've come to take the trash," he cried. "Oh dear," cried the 2 pigs. They don't know to tell him that this isn't trash, this is their house. Roar! The huge truck chugged and chewed. Soon the glass house was gone, and the 2 pigs ran to the third pig's tin house. A wolf decided to follow in his giant trash truck. "I've come to take the trash," he cried again. Roar! The huge truck chugged and chewed and chewed and chugged. But the tin house was too strong for the truck to chew. "Stop!" cried the third pig. "This is not trash. This is my house." I wonder how the wolf feels. "Wow," said a wolf. "Maybe I should be a house builder." "You have plenty of trash," said the pig. A wolf waved goodbye and chugged down the road. "Phew," said all the 3 little pigs. All right. So we learned that something that is thrown away by other people might be important to recycle, like cardboard boxes, tin cans, and glass bottles. All right, we're going to start a quiz for this one. Okay. We're going to start the quiz. What did the three little pigs use to build their house? Garbage, candy, or recycled material? Wow. I know it's not candy, and they didn't think it was garbage. They used recycled material. What material did the three little pigs use to build their house? Milk containers, glass bottles, or magazines? All right, so we're going to take out magazines and just think about milk containers or glass bottles. You're right, glass bottles. What did the third little pig use to fill her tin cans? Did she fill them with water or sand? You're right. She filled them with the sand. Who came to collect the trash? A dog, a tiger, or a wolf? Nice job. A wolf came to collect the trash. What did the first pig do when the garbage truck ate his house? So did he cry or run to the second pig's house? I think he ran to the second pig's house. Why couldn't the truck chew through the third house? It was too strong? Or the truck's teeth broke? You're right. It was too strong. One more question. What was the wolf's job in the story? Was he a painter? Or was he a garbage man? Think about what he had to do. You're right. He was the garbage man. Nice job. You got 100%. You are a great reader and a great listener. All right, we're going to finish the book. Nice job.